Walkie check.
Good check.
Copy that. What's the ETA on it?
2 minutes.
Copy that.
Okay, and roll sound.
Rolling!
Incoming transmission.
2, 1.
Experience in the hospital. I've turned positive, so can I go home? The minute, and they'll take your pulse, I mean not the pulse, your breathing measurement, some instrument, and they'll check on that, and they check your blood pressure. That's it. And once you, what was my experience in the hospital, you know that there will be a lot of different people, of course. If you stayed in a hostel ever in your life, then you'll understand what I'm saying. But it's only a 4-day short stint in the hospital. Of course, nobody wants to stay in the hospital for too long. All said and done, it was good enough, is what I say. People there kept us busy. Most of the people were not young, of course. All were at least 40, 45 plus, basically. So that was something which was different from hostel life, because most of the time when you were staying in the hostel, people would be at the max 3 years elder to you or 3 years younger to you if you have failed in your schools, I'm saying. So apart from that, it's not going to be a major deal. But here, that guy was sliding good, but again there was too much of water on the road. So we would be going in there. So let's see. What I was trying to say is, people were fine, but again, not everybody is happy. Not everybody is happy to stay and mingle with people, because they would have not stayed in an atmosphere where nobody can meet you and things like that, you know. Yes, if at all you are one among them, yes, 4 days will feel like 40 years. There's no difference in that. I mean, that is the only thing. You should be able to adjust, and I'll not say socialize, because because each and every one, we were 10 in a single room. It's more like a dorm. So 10 in a room, and everybody is a possible suspect for COVID, right? So I will not ask you to socialize too much, but again, you can always have a decent conversation with having a proper distance maintained and things like that. That's how we did. So there was one issue where one person who was supposed to leave 2 days after I got admitted, his result got delayed, and apparently we both were discharged the same day, right? So that is the prelude of what is happening. So there's one more person who came in, and his test also apparently came in the same day, and he was checked positive, right? So we both, being negative, we're talking. So when do you want to, like, he was asking me, being an older person, he was asking me like what all things we had to do before leaving and things like that. We were talking, and we were actually taking a sun bath, if I could say that. And this guy, whom I have not spoken at all, but he was on the next bed for this older guy, right, who was getting discharged along with me. So this guy actually ends up coming closer to him, right? And then he was too lean. So the reason I'm saying he's too lean is because you understand, when people are too lean, the neck actually has a protrusion. So he puts his neck out without the mask. We both apparently are talking with the mask on, even though we are negative and things like that. Without the mask, puts his head in between us, bisects between us, and then turns to the left hand side, where this guy who's actually discharging along with me, and he says, I've turned positive, so can I go home? The minute I saw that, right, I just turned to my right, and I was so angry that I started laughing inside the, I mean, nobody could see it, but again, I was actually laughing in, and I actually started going in, right? I mean, I just moved away, and this guy was talking something, and he left inside. The positive guy went inside, and this guy, he should be at least 55 plus, which is a crazy age for all COVID reasons. No? And this guy comes in and said, in Tamil he says, okay, but I am just translating in English for you. He says, why in the hell did he come? Just a second. Why in the hell did this guy come and talk inside my mouth? I'm literally translating it in English, so that's the reason it might feel odd. He just literally told me that. Why did this guy have to come and talk into my mouth? And he got scared. This guy who's supposed to be discharged along with me, and he went and covered himself in the blanket. He was trying to take all these gargling, vaporization things and things, because he doesn't want he doesn't want to get positive because of one person, right? That was the case. So what I'm trying to say is, if at all you're getting admitted for any reason possible, expect the worst and the funniest possibly, right? Trust me, there will not be any great people in the hospital. If at all these people are great, they will not be in the hospital. It's as normal as that. So that was the case, I was laughing my ass off, seriously speaking. I'm sorry for the language again, but again, and I trust me, that's this guy who's turned negative, who's pronounced negative, did not even remove his mask until he left, So yeah, and it is not that bad. It's never been so that bad actually. So we used to get up in the morning. They wake you up because you have this a drink not called as Hausar Kudi. Actually, I don't know if at all we can translate that in English. It's more like a medicinal utility liquid. I don't know what to say for it. So they call you for that, and once you're done with this, apparently you can start your morning routine basically. And then they come in by say 7:15, 7:30. The nurse comes in and they'll take your pulse. Not the pulse, your breathing measurement, some instrument, and they check on that, and they check your blood pressure. That's it. And once you, just before you could actually have your food, the nurse again will come in after taking this reading and everything. She'll again go in, and maybe she'll again come in by say about half an hour. Takes about half an hour, and then she comes in with your daily dose of medicines. That's how it is. Which apparently is not the case with COVID positive patients, where COVID positive patients are given the whole script. COVID positive patients are given the whole script, not on a daily basis, but they are given the whole script to be taken. So if at all you're going to be there for 10 days, they'll give you the result for all the 10 days in one go, the day you are actually getting admitted in there. How do I know? Because my mom was positive, now she's negative. I don't know. She was the brightest in the family, and she was positive for some reason. I have my own doubts of being false. I'm not saying anything else. So that's how it was. So we are now in Coonoor. Apparently I did come in the morning. For some reason, apparently that did not work. So in which case the climate was good, I thought I'd just go and finish off one other thing basically. Are in Coonoor town, Lakshmi Vegetarian Hotel. Oh my god, crazy people, crazy driving. What the hell? Oh. You will find more jokers who hardly know how to drive, and they'll bring the vehicle into the town basically. That actually irritates me like crazy. They'll not even move because of you, because of them. You'll have your traffic jammed for no reason. So this showroom that we are talking is on the way to Bedford from Coonoor. So that's one of the reasons I have to take this. That I stayed is on the way. It's hardly 100 meters from now. From here, I'm sorry. I'll show you the hospital that's at. Oh, nice. Nicely done. Hospital apparently is only done the tires, I suppose. So this is the one. You look straight. This one. This is the hospital we went inside. And I was there for about 4 days. So it's not that bad, as I told you. And they don't actually bother you as long as you don't have any botheration basically. So you can always call them and check if you have any problems and things like that. Apparently they will not bother you. They will give you all these things. If you have any inconvenience, you can actually go inform the nurse who's available. And the doctor actually visits only once in a day, probably by 10:30 to 11:30. In between that time, she'll come and check you, and that's the only thing that she does. That's it. Apart from that, nothing more. So doctor visits every day once. That's it. That's the Bajaj showroom, eh? I don't know.
COVID-19 கொரோனா நோய் பரவுதல் தடுக்கும் பொருட்டு பொதுமக்களுக்கு நீலகிரி மாவட்ட நிர்வாகத்தின் அறிவிப்பு. பொதுமக்கள் வீட்டை விட்டு வெளியே வரும் பொழுது கட்டாயமாக முகக்கவசம் உரிய முறையில் அணிய வேண்டும். ஏறுபவர்கள் மீது
onboard auto. Very rare.
Copy that.
Roger that.